Thank you. No audio. All of you guys are like, no sound, no sound. And I'm like, hey, that's what happens. So I got a new mic. Don't I sound great? No, I'm just kidding. I got a new mic, you guys, and you push the button here and it was on mute. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Can I start all over again? Let me start all over again. Okay. First of all, I was saying, hey, welcome, Kathy. Welcome, Treasure Maze Scott, and Soul. No, Soul. I'm always brutal. I'm brutal. I know. And okay, so now it sounds good. Because you know what I was saying? I was talking to you, Scott. I was saying, I love giving gifts, and I didn't know how to connect to you. And I'm thinking, how did I do that before? And I am so forgetful. Let me share with you. So, this is what you do. So, in order to get your gifts, you wanted the gift certificate the last podcast. And so go over here that says support at ccphotobizmethod.com and email me and say, hey, I won the prize. And then I will give you your $25 gift certificate. And I apologize because wasn't thinking last week. I'm like, I was looking for you and I couldn't find anywhere to connect with you. And I'm like, I don't need to do that. That's dumb. They could just go ahead and email me here when they win a prize. But today, those of you guys that are here, you guys get this prize, and I'm just going to give it to you in the chat. So if you have a problem, then email support at ccphotobizmethod.com. Okay, so I'm going to leave that up for a second. I can't believe I did that. All right, so let me go back to the chat right there and see how you guys are doing. I'm going to go to comments. And yes, we're pre-podding right now. And I'm on every Tuesday at 11:30 live. This is live. So yeah, sometimes I mess up on my mic. Oops. And sometimes the dogs bark and sometimes all that funkiness happens, but I don't care because I'm here with you guys live and I love it. I love hanging out with you guys. So we're doing the pre-podcast and then I do a podcast for those of you that don't know. And then we do a post-podcast. And a real quick, sometimes I don't do this every single podcast, but some of you guys don't know who I am. I'm Janice Sullivan, and I am a landscape and nature photographer who licensed her work. And I've been doing it for years and years and years and love it and love it and love it. And now I have started a new journey helping photographers build their dream business. So this podcast is business. This is all about business, how you can make some money. If you want to make a lot of money, make a little bit of money, or say there's just something that you've said on my dream business has always been this. You could do this. You just have to focus. And this is the podcast for you. It will help you for sure. And we are on YouTube and Facebook Live right now at the moment. It will eventually be cut and put in to the podcast. I believe it's coming here. You can listen to this podcast, Capture and Connect, on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music and Audible. Audible and Amazon Music are the same company. I listen to Audible. Some people listen to Amazon Music. And if you like it, not right now, if you like this podcast, please go here and help spread the news by giving it a review and some 5 stars. And if you don't like it, it's okay. Tell me what you would like me to improve on or things that you may want me to discuss. You could do that. Let me see if it's over here. Oh, no, that's that. Oh, in the end. So you could do it at CC. I should probably have this. You could do this at, not CC. You could do that on my website, photobizmethod.com. And now we just put it on the top. It says podcast, and you'll be able to see all the podcasts that are there, plus some blog, because I have a lot of YouTube videos that will help you. And I want everything that can help you in one spot. Okay. It's easier that way. I get frustrated when I have to go 5 million different places. Just go to podcasts. You'll find videos, you find blogs, you find this podcast. It's all for you guys. Okay. All right. Let's see. Now in the chat, let me see. I know most of you guys, where you're at, like Kathy, Philadelphia. Woo! Okay, Treasure Hut, I can't remember if you told me. Where are you guys from? What do you like to photograph? I am now in New Hampshire. Me and my husband are traveling around the United States photographing this beautiful country. We are staying here to visit my daughter for the winter. And but I am a native Californian and my husband is a native Bostonian. So we're just all over the place. Today we're going to talk about the holidays, which I'm really excited. South Carolina. Oh my god, I love South Carolina. We just went to South Carolina on the way up here to New Hampshire. We did all the South, and we were in Charlotte. Oh my god, we had so much fun. You have an awesome state. South Carolina rocks. Pennsylvania rocks too. Hey, June. June's here too. Oh, and David. Nice to see you. David, I know you're from Texas. No audio. Am I still? Okay, I'm okay now. Okay, I just looked to see if I'm okay. But let me get back in my zone. First of all, I'm sick. I just took Dayquil, and I'm taking these Ricolios. Oh my gosh, they're the bomb. I'm sick. Yes, yes, it's a bummer, but it's live. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna crash. Now, June is Florida. I don't know where you're natively from, June, but I know you're from Florida. I know David's from Texas. The more you guys come, the more I remember. And Scott, if I screw this up, South Carolina in my brain, South Carolina. Say it 3 times and I'll probably remember, right? Okay, let me take that down for Scott because Scott won the gift certificate last time. I'm going to get it off the banner. Oops, happy holidays. I was going to do that, but oh well. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let me see what else in the comments. I think we're almost ready. Maryland? Rivendell, Maryland? Oh, okay. Awesome. I did not know that. Rivendell, Maryland. That's where June's from. Awesome. Thank you, June. Thanks for coming. You guys know I like the high five. Now, last one, remember I would move and it would move a lot. I changed it so it's not moving so much. So that's working out really good. But I love it. Okay, now she's in Florida. Awesome. I love Florida, North Carolina, no, Florida, North Dakota, and Oregon. 3 states in Alaska. But I've been to Hawaii. 3 states I haven't been to. Got to go to those states. If you guys have any tips on any of those states, let me know in the chat because I will write it down. I have a little note thing of where I want to go and the places that I want to photograph. I got to check those out. I have a little thing that I got to hit all those. That's my bucket list. Okay. So I will check in the chat again. You guys can chat it up as I'm doing the podcast because again, this is pre-podding. And then afterwards, if you have questions on the things that I've shared with you today, that's what's so cool about being live. So you can ask me these questions. And if you're watching the replay, you can always ask in the chat down below or the comments below in YouTube and Facebook. I am there also. So I wanted to do something different. You can do, I say the gift of photography and holiday downloadables. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the podcast right now and we'll just dive into it. Let's just go for it. And again, I will pause for some of you because it's easier for me to cut if I've messed up. I drink water, I take breaths. It's all because it's easier afterwards, again, to make the cuts to put it into the audio part of my podcasting. But again, I still love hanging out with you guys. So it's just that I'm not ignoring you. That's what I always say. I'm not ignoring the chat. You guys can chat it up and then I will come back and go over your chats. Okay, let's do this. Let me check one more time. I'm a frog. I was born in France, 2 weeks old, and moved to Texas. Wow. Let me just do this real quick. Winter. Oh my gosh, June, that is a beautiful. I love that picture. Winter in Florida is fabulous. I've got to go. Okay, Rivendell, South Carolina. We'll just do this right now because I love doing this. You're welcome. Let's see. And I know Kathy didn't say Kathy's saying hi, but I know that she is, I know that Kathy is from, Pennsylvania, and I know Sol is from the Philippines. Hey, I like the incense. That smells good. Okay, let's get going here. All right. Live, now in progress. Well, that really wasn't live. I'm lying. I'm gonna do live right now. Okay, and then we'll come back. Let's see. All right. Selling your landscape and nature photography. See, I've already screwed it up. It's hard for me to read. I'm more of a like blurb. So, but this top part I want to read. I'm going to do the best. Selling your landscape and nature photography as a digital product is a great way to generate income during the holidays or any type of time that you want to just generate some extra income for a short period of time. I'm going to give you some ideas to monetize your photography as a digital project. I'm going to give you ideas to monetize your photography as a digital product. Plus, I'll share with you some marketing techniques and give you 2 templates on how to get this started now. So let's do this ASAP. That's what I wrote. So let's do this now. Oh, you can hear my wheezing. I'm gonna have to do this a lot. I'm sorry. I'm starting to wheeze. That's such a bummer. So I love giving gifts. Yes, you get a gift. You get a gift with this, 2 gifts actually. And for those of you that are not watching right now and cannot grab them, I will, like I said, I'll put them in the chat in a little bit. I'm going to give this, I'm going to put the gifts on our blog or my blog, photobizmethod.com/blog, or it says podcast. It says podcast now, so I should say podcast, huh? I might have to redo that one. So let's talk about different things. I'm going to give you, I was thinking about a variety of you guys because I've touched a little bit of everything and then I really went into the licensing sector. But for those of you that normally print your work, I would suggest that you offer high quality downloads, JPEGs, just for a short period of time. Say you're doing this because it's the holidays. If you want to print, you could have this JPEG. You give them the digital art for their home and their office. And obviously, you have to write something saying you cannot sell these digital products, but you will put that in the email as you give it to them. And I'm going to share with you too how I give my products out in the beginning of my career. So you don't have to have this big old store. So do it as a JPEG, offer them a print, and then what I would do is to sell that, I would organize this as mountain landscape, beach scenes, autumn forest. And so this way, when you push this out to your social places, if you have an email, which is even better, you can do that. Just put them, if you don't have a website now, then get your Facebook or get Pinterest or get something ready and start putting them in a location where you can send them off to. And then you can say, "Hey, I'm doing this for a short period of time and just email me, we'll private message and I'll let you know how much it is." Or you could even just tell them how much you want to give them, how much you want to give to them to use a smaller JPEG so they can print on their own. And a bonus, I always say, don't just do what I'm saying here is, this is one idea. Every idea that I'm giving you, offer them a bonus. That's going to separate you from all the other photographers because you'll see photographers, hey, print, here's my discount on frames and this is just for the holidays or this is just for my birthday and it's a weekend freebie. This is, you'll see them continually just saying the product itself, where you're going to be different. You're going to say what your autumn feels like in the forest. You're going to talk about that, give them feelings. You're also going to say, and I have a bonus for you. I'm going to give you a digital cell phone wallpaper, personalized just for you. So when they give you the name of when they purchase, you can say, to Janice Sullivan, thank you so much for your purchase. And then, or something very inspirational. Give them a digital cell phone or wallpaper for their computer. Uh, just something a little extra special that they are not paying. You're just giving them because you care. Another thing that I had mentioned before in the pre-podcast, but now those of you listening in the podcast itself, I talked about photography downloads, and I'm talking about digital calendars. One thing that's really good about the holiday season, I'm talking Christmas, New Year's, not Halloween. Well, you could do it in Halloween, actually. You could do this. So, anything that we're talking about today, think of it as a special time for you. And so, I wouldn't do this in April. A calendar is kind of, people aren't going to really be attracted to the calendar in April, but a design downloadable digital calendar is really, really cool. You can sell these things, and surprise, I made one for you. So you get to have it. All you need to do is drop your images in the calendar. You'll see, I'll share it with you later on, but I'm going to give you this, and they can download this as a PDF format, or if you want them to have it as a for their computer wallpaper, that's fine. I could tell that I'm itchy, so I have to cut that off. So, what's really good is that they can print it or they can put it in. You could, it depends on you. This is your gig. Am I, hold on one second. I am off. I wonder what happened. Oh, I've been talking the whole time and you guys can't see me. That is so weird. I just noticed my camera was off. Hey, well, the information was really good that I've given you. Hi, Kathy, you have a friend. Yay. Okay, for some reason, I was off. Okay, I'm back. So let me go back into the calendar. So I'm giving you the calendar, but it's up to you if you want them to have a PDF where they can have it, or you can give it to them as a PNG or P or JPEG. But what's nice is that you can really base your calendars like before as seasons. So if you want to do the national parks or whatever you photograph, what's your gig? They're going to like what you do. And then you could give them, or not give them, have them buy these calendars. And again, as a bonus, I would say something different. Now they're getting, so if you want them to have a digital calendar, that for their computer, so they have it on their computer, then what I would offer is I'll give you some free cards, like little cards that you can get in Canva. They have little cards that you can give them, and you could mail it to them if you want, or they can send them as a PDF. It's a digital, and give them gift cards, or not gift cards. I'm sorry, just regular cards. I do have gift cards in here, but that's in a different area. Give them a card. Maybe you could make, since this is a calendar, you could put quotes of January, February, March, whatever it is, on some cards, little small cards that they can have as a bonus. Think in your mind other things. I'm giving you ideas because, as you can see, there's kind of a theme. You sell something, which is really cool, and then you add a bonus. And it's a limited time offer. I'll go over it again. So when I was talking about digital wallpapers and screensavers, this is really something really cool. People are always on their mobile phone and the computer, and these are great, but in a different way, you could consider having a monthly subscription for this. Now, I know I'm always talking about a short time to sell things because people buy with a limited time offer. So what you would do with this is, and of course, I'm giving you the calendar. You could add something like this as a limited time, not limited time, as a actually subscription. So each month in January, you get a new calendar with a new picture. They won't know, so they get excited because they get to see a new image that you are putting in for February. And then they get something else in March. But the bonus is giving them a little bit more. So you're building this up, you're getting them excited. They can have these screensavers and then just say for a monthly subscription, you get this. Plus, you can have a couple other small images to put on like whatever your clients would like. So my clients would like a small little JPEG to download and put it on a notepad. So, like, you can make these little notepads that they can actually just push the button and it's done in Canva. I love Canva. I'm going to share Canva because Canva actually rocks. Canva is the thing that does everything for you, honestly. But these are, again, you're getting them to buy a monthly subscription as a downloadable. So, get them excited for the next image. Don't tell them everything they're gonna get. They'll be looking forward to the next, and looking forward to the next, and looking forward to the next. And if you have ideas in the actual chat too, or the chatting of different ideas, throw it in there because the more you have ideas, not saying that you're going to do just do one. Don't do all of it. You got to pick one that your clients will really like, or the people that or even that you say, I can do. Because if you're not liking it, you won't follow through. So, okay, some photographers here teach photography. So, I would I would I did back in the days, I would give presets to my clients. So, photo editing presets. I don't know if you can hear my daughter. She's like, "Are you feeling okay?" That's the ding if you can hear it, because she knows I'm sick. So she says, so anyways, photo editing presets, I did that. So for Lightroom, I did presets. I did Photoshop, I did not presets, but I did back in the days, there was different little things that you could put. So it would just, if I wanted, say, a background to look really dramatic, it would have the different steps and it would just, and I forget what they're calling, but the different steps and it just changed the image dramatically. It was pretty cool. So you could do, if you are a photographer that is teaching photography, this is a perfect time to share presets and give them, the buyers, they can, you got to, I would, as a bonus, do a short video. So you give them the presets and give them also with the bonus, say, I'm going to give you a video, share screen, and show them how to use it, or a step by step on how to use it. Don't just give them the actual presets and expect them to learn or understand what you want them to do. These are bonuses. These are little things because you could just give them the presets and they'll just go to town. But give them some of your personality is what I'm trying to say. Show them why you made this preset, why you feel that it would be really good for them. So a tutorial would be really good for that. Another thing that you might think about is ebooks. There went my that is we Oh, wow. Are you guys here? My computer just froze. Okay, it says it's going back. Okay, good. All right, that's so weird. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. Hey, you guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know why this keeps doing that. This is the second time the actual camera went down. That okay, I'm back. Yay. Hey, Dirk. Dirk, hey. Nice to see you. Okay. So let me do this again. Let's do this again. Okay, what I was talking about was maybe I have to stay here. Okay. Cuz I have my little cheat sheet. So maybe I have to I'm learning something new here. Maybe it's because StreamYard is telling me that I need to be on with them, and they think that I'm not. Oh, it could be that. Sorry, guys. I am learning, learning. All right, we'll do this. All right. Hopefully, it will not die on you guys. All right, here we go. So I was thinking ebooks. Ebooks are pretty cool. They're pretty easy to do. So you could add stories and behind the scenes about your imagery. And you could do them, yes, again, on Canva. And you can give them as a PDF download. And it could be really beautifully designed and again, downloadable for them to use. I feel like ebooks are better, honestly, for people learning photography, but you can make a beautiful ebook so they can see it maybe on their phone and swipe through it. But I used to do ebooks for me personally, and I would talk about the journey in while I made the photographs, and that really attract them. And oh, okay. I was looking at the Oh, okay. I was looking at your chat, you guys. Sorry. That's why I have to like concentrate because I'm so used to like wanting to chat with you guys. But the ebook will really, it is something really cool that people could download. You could charge them. It doesn't have to be very expensive again, but remember your time that you put into it and the images that you have. And as a bonus, you could say if you would like a print on demand of these photo books, then you could offer them through Canva or Blurb. That gets a little bit more expensive, but just to get them started on something, you could give them this beautiful ebook of the work that you've done. But I would personally add not just the work, I would offer a little bit of information about the piece so they can feel what you've done. This gives them, you make a little bit of money, and then they also respect the work that you do. So you can move on and sell to them your main uh, product or service that you do. So these are things that we're just doing on the side. Okay. All right. Oh, and before I forget, Lori next week is launching her book called Polar Opposites, Lori Novak. And you cannot miss this. I'm going to reiterate this is going to be such a great podcast next week. She's going to be on live and we're going to talk about her book. So I'll remind you at the end. And you can see that after this video has gone down because it's going to be a lot of fun. So this is something controversial that you some of you may not want to do, but it's up to you. I'm throwing it out. You could do exclusive photo licensing. I love to license my work. So I would do a short time limited edition for the images. And most of the time, it would be for me, it would be for businesses where they can use what they want for this piece. And knowing though that I tell them this is still my piece and I'm still going to sell it if I want to print it or if I want to do something like that. But I wouldn't offer it's a limited edition just for them to use. And then you do a short little contract saying, hey, you can use this for a year and nobody else is going to touch this image and you could have it. And they can use it in their blogs, their websites, their marketing materials, and all that kind of stuff. So it's something that you could say it's only for you at a certain time. After that, then it's all after 3 days from now, you don't grab it, then it won't be offered to you again. So you have again, this is all little marketing things that I'm sharing with you to do for each of these pieces. So if there is an image that you know that people will really want to use, then push that one out and say, this is it. These 3 images are going out to license. And if you want it, you can download it. We'll just do a short little baby contract, which is not very, just telling them exactly that you will get it at a specific certain time. Nobody else is going to get it. It's just for them. But it still might don't ever give your copyright up because it's still your piece. Don't ever just give it away. It's just them for them to use. And you tell them it's for your blog, it's for marketing purposes that you want to use. It's not for them to print high resolutions and sell all that stuff. So this is something that, but the reason why I like this so much is because they can grab it and they feel special because you do what you say. You're not a spammer. Do what you say. That image is going to be for that company for that year, and that's it. And don't go licensing it off to another place because that's a no-no. We don't do stuff like that. And then you can also do something like this if you want as a subscription service and give the customers a place where they can license your work and a reoccurring fee. So you're going to start like a little mini stock, but it's only yours. And then they know too that you are working with them, which is really great because if you want to start something like this, test it out as a short time as a little subscription service and see if this downloadable will work for you. And then you will understand more and more what your client will want, and you can make more of that for them. It's kind of like a photo of the month club, right? So it's similar to that. I would just think of it as a photo of the month club, but it's focusing on standout images for each month for your people. And then, of course, I would give them bonus cards. I would totally give them a bonus cards that they can use you give it to them as a PDF and they can print it out on their own computers. People have computers. People have printers all the time. They can print out the stuff. They can do it and make it special for them. Okay, so no, let me just talk to you now. We're going to go into, I gave you some ideas and you could have other ideas, but let me talk about tips on selling. Just because you have these ideas doesn't mean that it's going to work. Everybody has these ideas. Everybody has these ideas, but they don't follow through in the marketing sector. And I love being able to talk to you guys about this to make it special, to make sure that you are definitely the person for them to go to. So, yes, online marketing is really big. So that means okay, I'm going to say this, and I know the members in my coaching program, they know that I don't really like this, but I'm going to say something. Okay, so I'll hear it later. If you are too nervous to start a website, now if you already have a website, you're ready to go. But if you are too nervous to have a website, I've had some of my clients say, hey, how about Etsy or Shopify or whatever? So Etsy is a place where people go to buy things. If you want to go to Etsy, okay, go to Etsy and do it for a short amount of time. Go to Etsy to get your stuff out there, sell like 10 pieces over there, get some testimonials, get the stuff, those are downloadables, get it, and then get off of Etsy as soon as possible because you're fighting with all the clients, all the other people. But if you're first starting off, I'm getting a lot of people that are like, I don't want to, it's a website's too hard for me. So if you want to go to Etsy and because you're not doing anything, because you're like, I'm never going to do my website, then do it. Shopify, I think, is more expensive because you have to pay, but it's a platform where you can sell different things. I always try to push people to work on a website so you can sell on your website. But I get it. I get it. So, what happens is in the beginning, if you haven't sold anything like this, people go like I know I go to Etsy to buy oh, there goes my thing. Oh my gosh. Yep. It went down again. My gosh. Wow. Look at that scary. Oh, come on. Mm. Did it back? Is it back up? Oh my gosh. It is, you know what? I'm so sorry. So what I have is the Lumenia, the actual it says update available. So maybe I need to update my camera. I think that's why it keeps I think that's why it keeps going down. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy, huh? Huh? Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I'm assuming it says update, so maybe I need to update. That's why it's going crazy on me. It didn't do this last week. Oh, okay. So, thanks. I'm glad that you guys aren't leaving. Oh gosh, it's so crazy. And then I noticed when I was like rolling my eyes, I saw myself frozen. All right, let's go through it quickly. So let's just say go to a place. You got to push them to a place to go buy. Then what I want you to do is it needs to be easy for them. So don't make these big, huge files that are like after, over 30 megabytes. Please, please keep it easy for them. Keep the file sizes low so they can get them easy. And you want to make sure that they can email you if they have problems, especially for beginners. I would definitely have them a step by step. Promote this continually all the time. Even if you say, God, I feel like I'm just continually promoting, people don't see everything. So give them different varieties of sneak peeks of what you're doing, what's coming up Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter. Give them little interest of the things that you're going to do for these downloadables and look at the little prices that you want to look at. I mean, like I said, it doesn't need, these are not high ticket things. These are just fun little things. Make a little extra cash, get people to know you, and push it out. Seasonal promotions are really, really cool. Bundling, if you want to do a chunk of things. So then, if they buy one and then to get an extra one for a little bit more discount, go for it because they're bundling, right? You're giving them a bunch of things to do. So if you want to do several things, that's fine. But let me tell you, it's really hard. It's easier to do the one thing and a bonus. What do you want to give them as a as a downloadable, and then the bonus? Okay, and then definitely it will make it a lot easier for you if you've never done this before. Watermarking is good when it comes to social media. If you're not licensing for sure, then people will say, "Oh, Janice Sullivan photography is." Oh, yeah. Then it'll come up later because on the image it will say, you know, my logo or whatever it is. So watermarking is good. It's not I'll tell you right now, so many people know how to watermark to get rid of it. That's not what honestly what the modern watermark nowadays is for. It's for notability so they know your name. But when people license, it's a little different. The business to business, that's really annoying. But if you're doing business to customer, they don't even care. They don't even get it. So don't even worry about it. If you watermarking is good for this short period of time if you're doing business to customer. Again, website is the best way to get them to you so then they really can trust you and know that you're legit. But if you want to do it just off of social media and say, private message me, try it out. It doesn't hurt. Just do it. Just say, I'm ready to give a downloadable and it's $5, $10, 25, whatever. Again, you never know. If you're really liking it, then offer a monthly subscription and make it worth their while. So holiday card templates are really good. I want to say one last thing. Gift certificates are the best things to offer nowadays because I know people will say, "Oh, I know that Janice loves this photographer, but I don't know how to buy." So just make a gift certificate, and the husband or the wife will grab that certificate for the holidays, make it pretty, make it fun, and that's could be a downloadable, and then the person, significant other, whatever, can say, "Here, Merry Christmas." They could download it and print it and then put it in a nice card for their, gift to, whoever they want, whoever's gonna buy your stuff, and, make it fun. So definitely targeting the people off your offer. Make sure you talk about the feelings, create something really fun that you love. And Canva totally makes a big deal about doing this for you. It's so good and so worth it. There's a free version and a paid version. Okay, so let me think if there's anything else. You could tell I've talked about urgency and scarcity. That's what works. Bundle. One thing that I love is when you, if you have an email list, this is perfect. So much easier to connect with. Okay, let me go through my notes and I don't want to die anymore. Is there anything? Okay, now I may add some more stuff in the podcast, the later when I do this because I am sick. So I'm sure I'm stumbling a lot and my brain is foggy with the medicine that I'm on right now and my camera keeps shutting down on me. I guess I better make sure that I go ahead and do an update for that thing. But we are in the post-potting, and so I wanted to ask you guys, is there anything that you guys can think? I'm gonna look over here on the chat and see if there's anything that you can think of, and I'm gonna give you guys the links right now as you write in different things that maybe you have ideas on doing the downloadables, which is so much easier because it's hard when somebody wants to print and then you want to mail it and you want to make sure it's on holiday season. And so it's like, let's just get some stuff going and generating right now for you. So let me give you these links and you can see this is the calendar template. I'm going to put it in here now. B. Okay. Wow, did it twice. Oh, because it went to Facebook and it went to YouTube. And so that's a calendar template. So all you have to do is when you go there, you'll see Janice is giving you this graphic, and then you put your photography in there instead of my photography, right? And I would do it for the different months. And then this graphic copy is so you can market it. It's an opt-in, or you can market it and share with social media. You could change your colors and your fonts and stuff, and you could put in what you're offering. It's to get you started. I'm gonna try it twice. Okay. Okay, I think it did. Okay. So I believe they're both in Facebook and YouTube at the moment. And maybe we should take since I'm going to go, let's go to it. Let me go to, I want to share with you guys this. It's going. And I'm going to go to, let's see if I can do this so you could see how to do this. And I'm going to screen share and I'm going to do the gift holiday download. And you should, yeah, there it is. Hold on one second so you could see how it works. This way you guys know. Okay, this is what you're going to see. And you could get rid of the logo. I'm just giving you ideas like your logo and you could see here, I just left one image here, but it's the whole 2025 calendar. And so what you'll do is you'll just say, use this template for a new design is probably what I would do. And I'll click on it right now. I'm gonna be on my own canvas. So it's gonna say copy. And see here, now you can go here and say if you want to just quickly say you have images, you're gonna see all the stuff that Ira works on. She's amazing. Oh, see? Here's Lori. She's gonna be on next. Let's see if I can find an image real quick, and let's just say that's yours. See? It just pops in. Whoops, let me go. Come on now. My computer's like, "Oh, you don't wanna pop it in there." There you go. See, now that wouldn't work. Mhm. There we go. Oops. My, iPad not iPad. I have a tablet thing here that let's do one of my I love this one. This one's my favorite. One of my favorite. There we go. So you could just put your own images in there. Whoa, it's like not happy. Here we go. Come on. It's this guy right here. Can you see? It's not happy. But see how you could just quickly do this. It's already ready. Just go. You have to have a Canva, and I don't think it has to be pro. So that should and then the other one, let me do the other one real quick. Hold on one second. To show you the graphic here. And then you can, let me do a present, share screen, and share it. It's for all 12 months. Yes. This is that graphic that I gave you before is for all 12 months. So I would pick 12 images of yours or keep it all the same. Doesn't matter. I mean, your favorite image. So here is the favorite or it's up to you. I would probably do something wintry or cold in January, but if you have a favorite image and wanna leave it all the same, it's just something for them to have that you could sell. Now, it's obviously, if you put different images in there, you could share that and you could share each month, or if you wanna do a monthly subscription, don't share it with them, just say, "This is what you're gonna get," and then you can, surprise them every month. Or you could even tell them that. This is your business, you could do whatever you want, I'm just giving you ideas. So here's another bonus calendar. If you wanna do it as a bonus, I just throw it in there, but I would just say monthly calendar or your whatever you are. This is me. Download now. You have this. So you just go again. You could go to use this template. I'm gonna share with you so you guys can see it. And oh yeah, this one has also you could do a for your phone too, right? That's the main thing. People like it on your phone nowadays, right? But you get it. You get both of these. So you can say Sullivan J. Whoops. Photography, right? And then I need to spread this out. Oop. See over here, a line in the middle. So you just put your stuff. I would align it better, obviously. There you go. But it's there for you. Oh, I probably screwed this up, but oh well. You'll see probably Sullivan J Photography because that's what I'm sharing with you. So you just put your own stuff. But it's really easy to change. Just don't make it too complicated. Just go for it. Okay, and then let's do that. But you can have that and you could test it. And if you are in, let me share. I want to share with you where you can share these things. If you like input, you could do that. You can go into, let's go over here. So you can join the marketing for landscape and nature photography and share what you're doing. If you want to get input from people in the group, you should do that. And then if you want, maybe I'll do some more ideas. If you want, I can put on the actual podcast blog, and you could go to photobiz.com/blog and you could get to the actual blog from there and the podcast area where maybe I'll share different little ideas for you, but everything will be set. So if it seems complicated in the beginning, everything is complicated. But what I say is just try and have some fun. And when you're, I'll just, when you're in the very beginning of this, you may not understand how to actually Canva will give you a link so you can email them once they purchase. If you don't have a system set up, you can set up a PayPal very easily and then just send them a quick PayPal will let you send them an invoice. It's super easy. You just send them an invoice, or you could just say, hey, pay here. This is how much it costs, and I'll email you your goodies. And Canva, if you use Canva, there's other places. If you want to do Photoshop, you want to do Lightroom, you could do whatever you want. I'm sharing Canva because for me, Canva is the easiest way to make these downloadables very easily. Okay, so there is no affiliate stuff here going. I don't get any money for Canva. I'm just telling you the truth. You can download the PDF, give it to them once they pay your PayPal account. You make sure you continue to connect with these people, see if they like it. If they like it and you like what you're doing, keep it up. Only offer it for a short amount of time, but maybe in 6 months, in July 4th, you can do another one, something that you've learned from. So it's a lot of fun. It's super easy. And this is a time where people are looking for ideas. Right now, during the holidays, when this podcast is going on, there's so many different things that people are like, I want to do something different for my blank, for me. Maybe I want to buy it for me. Who knows? It's something fun. All right, let's see what you guys are doing. That's cool. A very good idea. Thank you, June. Same for all the 12 months. Okay, same. I did the same image for all 12 months, but you get this and you can manipulate it the way you want to. Treasure maze, treasure maze. Scott. All right, let's see if there's anything. Dirk, build that relationship with others. Yes. That's the main thing, and that's what's fun, and people pay for value, so if you give it to them free, honestly, they're not gonna respect it that much. That's the way it is. So when you think of yourself, when you buy something, you respect it. When you get something for free, you don't respect it as much. It's the way it is, and you work hard, you deserve it. Let them value what you do. Okay, I'm looking at your anything else before I say goodbye? Yay. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for having your friend. Hi, friend. All right, I think that's it. All right, you guys, I'm going to say goodbye. And I apologize with all the blurping, and my head is like a fog. So I hope that you got something out of this. And I will cut this, make it better, and it will go into the variety of, Audible and the other podcasting, Apple and Spotify, those fun things. You can sign up and check that out over there. Okay, let's say goodbye. And remember, I will say it again, you are valuable. Your 1,000 words makes a difference. And let's do this. You have questions, go over to that Facebook group and we can have some fun seeing what you guys are doing with this stuff. All right. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. I'm glad you had a great time. And Treasure Maze, make sure you email me with your 25 gift certificate. And again, next week, oh my gosh, I got a special guest. My special guest, Lori, she just launched her Polar Opposite book. And we're going to jump on and go live with her and talk about publishing books. You may want to do this in the future. let's talk to Lori. She's doing it right now, and her book is absolutely amazing. So join me next Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Like this video if you like it. I mean, if, does that make sense? If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Bye.